What's up, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel, and we've made it 1 month free to play. So now I will show you all the progress that I made on this account 1 month, and to show you everything, show you the runes, show you the monsters, show you the summoner, and I'll try to break down everything so that way you can see what I've done and try to mimic it yourself. And if you have any comments, just throw it in the comment section. You have any questions you want me to answer, I'll answer it. I'll try to get you guys getting more power as well. But if you like the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so that way you know when I'm streaming. The RTA season of Summoners where Sky Arena is over, so I'll be back to streaming Chronicles, and I'll be streaming it 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or right here on YouTube.com, or you can watch me on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/I'm the Juggernaut. Everything will be down below. Time steps as well will be down below because I'm gonna go over everything so that way you guys can just kind of come out to the video and just see my comments on everything so that way you kind of have a reference. But enough of that. Actually, before I get into it, let me know what you think my highest power is right now. 1 month free to play. Guess what my power is, and stop the video, put it down below. All right, let's get into the video. My highest power, bam, 600k. So if you guys were like, you guys guess anything else, you probably guess like, he's probably like 400. Well, if you watched the last video, you should know I'm at least 500k. But yeah, I feel 600k free to play. My next step is pretty much farming mythic raid gear, which is gonna be 619. So I'm kind of a ways to getting to that. So as you can see, it's my summoner. I'm not focused on my summoner too much because I need to get my gear to 6-star Awaken 2, which is pretty much what my scope is right now. So the next step for my scope is pushing it to mythic. So the reason why I don't care about my stats right now is because when you push your gear to another awakening level, it re-rolls the stats anyways. So once it gets to 6-star Awaken 2, that's when the stats are static, meaning it's whatever you change it to when you re-roll your stats. Like when you go here, you go to we go to refine, and let's say I put in my marble right now. Like I need the preservation stones, and also need, obviously the refinement stones and also sky stones, and then I'll refine my gear to something that I actually like, which is pretty much ideally crit rate, crit damage, HP, defense, or attack. That's what I pretty much want on pretty much all my gear. That's the stats I want. But I can't really focus on none of my other gear because they are still 5-star, because I'm still looking for a better bow if I can. And I want to get my other bows and also my gear to 6-star Awaken 2, so that way I can start caring about my stats. If you're asking me why Twisted March, I just think it's a better set. I like the mythic set, which allows you to get more to your ultimate gauge when you use a monster when you use a monster skill. So like, it's really good for like raids. So that way, like if I'm using Argon and I'm just spamming the S3, and then that allows me to build up my ultimate gauge a lot faster. And when you combine it with Verd, you're just ultimate. You're spamming your ultimate so much more with that set. So it's really, really good in PvE, and also it gives you that arena siege bonus damage buff, which is also pretty good. So I think it's overall the best set, and that's the reason why I'm focusing on getting that. When it comes to the hero raid set, I don't like it this season, like at all. I don't like any other. No, wrong one. I don't like any of these two sets. They're just not for me personally. I just don't like what they give. I'm not a huge fan of it. So I'm just gonna make my Twisted March gear mythic, and then maybe next season, if I like it, I'll start focusing on this. So right now I'm just doing mythic race so I can get these feathers, mythic trace, so that way I can actually make my gear mythic. So that's the main reason I'm doing it. Also, I want the coins because I want more artifacts. So there's a lot of reasons to still do mythic raids even though I don't want the gear. So that's my focus when it comes to my summoner, just making sure that I can get this gear to mythic, and that's pretty much the main focus and what I'll be focusing on primarily this week. When it comes to my monsters, my main monsters are still pretty much Tessarion, Argon, and Annabelle. I was able to get Tessarion to A15, which allowed me to soul link my Argon and Tessarion. So now my Argon is also A15, and these are the stats of my Argon. These are attacker, damage, attack, rage blade. My main farming focus has been Tear Glands, because you need a lot of Rage Blade. Most of my monsters are Rage Blade. So as you can see, the Tessarion Rage Blade, Rage Blade, Rage Blade, Rage Blade, Rage Blade. You get the point. So when it comes to farming, especially when it was bingo event last week, I spent a lot of time in tier glands because I really want to. You mainly want a lot of rage blade runes because you got to be able to up your damage in raid. So as you can see, like I'm working on these that fives, not too much past that because I don't want to focus on too much. Like right now it's a vert, so that way I'm able to do more in guild raids, which by the way I did pretty good in guild raid this week. I'm pretty proud of myself when it comes to guild raid, not gonna lie. When it comes to guild raid this week, I was able to get top 5, so you can see I'm number 5 in the whole entire guild. And so once I add vert to the mix and get my gems up on my weapons, I'm gonna be probably top 3, and I'm gonna update you guys on that. Hopefully I get top 3. When I say gems of my weapons, a lot of people ask about this. The gems right here, these you can remove and put on, so that way you're able to up your stats on your monsters. I pretty much want like either full attack or full crit damage. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out as I go. But right now I'm just kind of taking whatever I get, because I've also hit master. So my main focus right now, so you see I've hit master, it's done. The focus right now is pretty much start making these gems right here. So I want to start making these, which I've already been doing. I've been farming a lot of red diamonds, and I've also been farming a lot of rubies as well, because I want to start focusing on this. I just need a lot of gold. And then with topaz, I do have for my exploration captain. I'll go to that while I talk about that. But for the exploration captain, the main thing I've been doing the whole entire time is sticks. You need a lot of sticks, especially when you're focused on master. You need a lot of sticks. So I suggest when doing your exploration captain, you dedicate one slot to sticks, because you're gonna need so many of these things throughout you playing the game. So just start it now. And then also at topaz, I need topaz to make gems. And then I'm doing sapphire because I'm focusing on the offensive gems, and I'm gonna have to focus on the defensive gems at some point. So the sapphire part will pretty much be stocked up and like in the background. So when I start making some like the HP and defense gems, which are the blue gems, I can start working on that and hopefully give me some good HP defense gems. I kind of want mainly defense. I'm like on my main account, I have all defense gems because defense is a little hard to get. HP is very easy to get, but defense is very valuable later on in the game. So I may get all defense gems on this account as well. But right now, I'm taking everything I can get. And as far as green gems, it's all accuracy. It's nothing else but accuracy. You don't want resistance. You don't want attack speed. You want all accuracy, because nine times out of 10 your monsters require accuracy to begin with. So just get all accuracy. So that's what I've been focusing on as far as just like me hitting master, and then just being able to like start working on gems, so that way I can actually push more power and also just push more ideal stats on my monsters. But like I said, with my monsters, I'm not focusing on too much. They all have a place. There's not too much excessive past that. Like just going over everything to Sariana's pretty much everything right now. Raids, tier glands, overall just story, whatever. Arc is the same way. Raids, whatever. NFL's my main healer cleanser. Then we have Barbara and Varai, which I'm using in TOA hard right now. We have Ver, which is for raids and also guild raids. Colleen for tier glands. Sarah for seal. I'm gonna restore her because I don't need her anymore. But I may keep her there for when I start doing world boss. But so I may keep her where she's at right now. Chloe is for tier glands. Mav will probably be for world boss later on. Shannon will probably be for world boss later on as well. The Wind Yeti is for when I do, because it is next week. Next week will be the reset of TOA normal, or just TOA in general, and I'll be using it for the wind dungeons, because he also heal blocks, which is pretty valuable. He heal blocks on his second skill, and then as people know in TOA there's a lot of healing, like a crap ton of healing. So that's why I want to make sure I actually I kind of want to use it for that and see how he does. Lukasha's for expeditions, because I do expeditions every Monday, which is Wind Arachne, and you need a wind warrior. It's not a wind warrior, a fire warrior, and Lukasha is a fire warrior. And she also defense breaks. She's a good damage dealer. So if you want to use somebody for Wind Arachne, there you go. You have that option. Coda mid is overall pretty good. but I'm mainly using her right now, and again for TOA hard. She'll be for raids. Naomi is for spider web, Queen Spider's Nest. We have the Wusa event, that's why he's there. Fire Fairy is only here because of the Fire Fairy secret story, the monster story. That's the only reason why she's here, because I wasn't using her past that. You need her for the Fire Queen for some odd reason. I don't know why. But that's the only reason why she's there. But for the most part, it's kind of just the core of these right here. I'm gonna use Tion and Seal as well, but I haven't really needed him, so I'm kind of just ignoring him for the most part. But it's still mainly this core. I haven't gone outside of this. I'm not building too much because, you know, building a lot of monsters requires gold, and I ain't got that luxury right now because most of my gold is pretty much going towards like my gear. So that's why I'm not focusing too much on monsters. I'm just focusing on what I need and nothing past that. When it comes to arena, gold 1, all I do is just auto. That's all I do. I refresh, I look at the list, I go to battle record, I take off that, I look at the list. If I can revenge, I'm out because I don't need it. I don't need to do it anymore. And now that I have master, I have way more time because most of my time was spent towards either working on master or doing raids or whatever. But working on master took up a lot of my time because master was super important. But now that master's done, I'm pretty much going to get spires, knocking out spires. As you can see, I'm 100 on celestial. I'm done with fire. I'm almost done with water. I'm gonna start working on wind. I'm gonna start working on need because I want those free rewards, which will help out. It's a lot of summons that you can get, and I also have 3 other characters that I have not touched, so I have the rewards on those characters as well. So I have a lot of rewards that I can pick up right now, but it's not my focus. And right now I'm also Transcendence 4, so I'll be doing expeditions tomorrow so that I can try to get the last of the energy of harmony, transcendence, and chaos that I need, so that way I can get Transcendence 5 and be done with that, because that way I can push myself to level 80. But that's pretty much it though. That's pretty much the focus right now. There are some aspects of the game that I'm now going to be touching, like I'll be doing Galagos now. I've ignored Galagos because I just haven't done it, but now I can. So I'm working on Galagos. I'm doing TOA hard. I'll be doing it on stream tomorrow because I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays on YouTube and Twitch when I do Chronicles. So I'll be doing my TOA hard on the free-to-play account on Monday and try to knock that out. I'll also be doing Spires of Ascension because, like I said, I want to work on the Wind one, the Light, the Dark, which is going to be a little bit harder because I ain't got no LD5 yet. As far as account level, if you're questioning that, I'm account level 42. This is where my skill points have been going, pretty much right here. Maxing out the summoner part because it's a letter. You need every stat possible, and then past that, I think I put a little bit more into the defense. I didn't put anything in defense. Wow, crazy! I thought I did. The rest is into like monster attack, monster crit rate, and I'm gonna max this out so my monster can do more damage. Honestly, that's pretty much it. Like, that's the focus right now. Just right now, it's just, farming. When I get Transcendence 5, I'll be back in the tier glands, because if you didn't know, if you're like, oh, how do I get more EXP? Like, EXP is pretty important. Like, I want to level up. This is the best place to get EXP. Tier glands hard level 2, or any of these dungeons hard level 2 is where you get the most XP, and then you combine that with a XP potion that you can get from your guild shop. You can make these. So if you go to, actually not right here, you go to professions and you go to the guild crafting, which is right here, you're able to craft these potions right here. Try to craft the purple one, and then this stacks with the hot time. So when it's hot time on Friday, that's when I hit up rune farming dungeons, so that way I can maximize the XP that I'm getting and then farm my runes on that day. So that's how I was able to max out my level and get where I'm at the moment. But like I said, right now I'm just broke, so I need gold. And then once I get more gold, like this week, I'm pretty much gonna be focusing on getting bladed wings for my weapons, because I want to get my weapons to Awaken 2, like I said, or Awaken 3, excuse me. Well, actually, it's Awaken 2. The reason why I say Awaken 2 is because I need these for Awaken 2, and then I'll be farming Tree of Heroes so I can get more of these spear tips. So it's a combination of me farming Seal and me farming Tree of Heroes this week. So I'll be doing a lot of Tree of Heroes back and forth, Tree of Heroes Seal, Tree of Heroes Seal, so that way I can start working on getting my weapons to Awaken 3, so that way I can hit the mythic and get them to mythic, because like I said, the set's really good. The set effect is really good, and the special effect is also pretty good, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. I do think this is the best set, and it's the set I'm pretty much going for. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as everything that I've done on this account in a month, like you see, 600,000 power, not too bad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, throw them down in the comment section. Let me know any questions you have. I know there's a lot to the game when it comes to just like how to gain power. So again, just throw down in the comment section like what questions you have, and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. And again, when I'm streaming, just come by when I'm streaming, ask me all the questions you want. I do not mind answering any of your questions when it comes to anything Chronicles, and just trying to get you guys to the best spot possible. But yeah, that's all. Hope you guys have a great day. See you guys in the next video. Peace.